Hey everybody, up at the pool we're doing some little minor repairs up here, little fix-its and stuff like that, things that didn't get done before the pool season kicks in, just because people didn't have the time to do them. But we are plugging away at little things. I want to give you kind of an update on what we're doing up at the pool. So I'll cut the camera around and kind of explain some things best I can. First thing we ran into going into the season was the power wasn't working, and it turned out it was all because of this one GFCI. So we've got that replaced at this point, and we actually put one in and then had to come back and replace it again. The first one, brand new from the store, wasn't working. One of the guys from the neighborhood, Sean, he came up, helped me sort out what the problem was. We got that replaced today, and with the new one in, we have power to our outlets in the bathrooms and along the deck there, which are the wall as you come in. One of the reasons those outlets are important is because this is the battery that we swap out that goes to the wheelchair assist, so that people can get in and out of the pool, way over there by the mushrooms, and we like to make sure that that's good to go. So that's where they can swap that out and charge it. Another thing we noticed was these lights were all out. And at first it seemed like there was probably an electrical issue. We thought maybe it was associated with that outlet. Turns out they were just dead. They just needed replaced. So we got some bulbs replaced. This bulb right here was actually mud daubers that got in there, and it was rusted out to the point where now I'm gonna have to get up there with the ladder and kind of fish out the little rusted part. But we'll get that taken care of. That's on the list. Little touch-ups. Another thing we had problems with, this swing arm right here. Every time you'd open it up, the door, it would let it slam back in. Tried making adjustments. It was just worn out. I mean, the pool was built in 2008, and that's been there this entire time. So went over to Lowe's, picked up a new one. One of the problems you run into is you can see the holes right here from the old one right there. And every time you put a new one in, of course, they're a little bit off from each other. So we were able to reuse the holes on the other side and reuse the swing arm. So basically, just had to replace this box right here. These are normally around, they run different ranges and everything, 60, 70 bucks, just depends, for a commercial grade one. Lowe's had these on clearance, so went ahead and picked up 2 of them. So we're kind of future-proofing ourselves. So the other one will be in the storage shed. Someday in the hopefully far-off distant future when this needs replaced, it'll just be a direct swap out, and that kind of probably takes care of us on those at a clearance price for the next easily. I mean, if you get 10, 15 years out of them, it should be pretty well future-proofed out. Key fob system got fixed up, so that's working just fine. If you need key fobs, I'm going to start getting those on the list for things we can go ahead and advertise out, saying, hey, we're ready to sell those. You'll probably have noticed, or if you haven't been by the pool, maybe you wouldn't have noticed, but these bushes, there used to be all the loropetalums there and a couple of pencil hollies back in the back that were in front of the windows there. The pencil hollies, one of them had died, and the loropetalums, a bunch of them had died over here. So I came up last week, ripped all of these out and cleaned that up. So now I think the next steps, they're going to come up here. A couple of the ladies from the landscaping committee there, they're going to come up and take a look at it, figure out if they want to put in flowers or what they want to do through here. We'll probably throw a couple stones down just to make this a little bit more of an actual walkway, so that if we do need to use this gate again in the future, we can. We use that temporarily when the pool first opened, so that can be handy sometimes, maybe for events or something like that. I know we've used it a couple times now, and it can be pretty useful, so we'll set that up. In the area of pool furniture, the old stuff that you see sitting around is things that have been brought out. We put all the new ones out. They look great, so we'll have the new stuff, or the old stuff, restrapped as need be. The camera system, I had to get up there and pull the cameras down. We were having an issue with the camera recording properly. I cleaned up all the connections, and it turns out it won't cost us anything because it was just a connection issue. So I got that fixed, and now everything's working up there. So hopefully that's a good little update on what's going on at the pool. I haven't actually been in the water yet, but I've been up at the pool quite a bit, and I've seen a lot of people up there enjoying it. So hope to see you up there soon.